discuss about the problem. They'll discuss about the problem. By sharing their different perspectives about the problem, they can have more deeper understanding regarding the problem. After that, they will examine the cause of the problem. They will interview the jobless, and they will ultimately find out that the main cause of unemployment is that companies do not hire enough people to increase their profit. As he said before, there are a lot of people in Korea, 8 of the 10% of the people, they work overnight. And this means that they have too much work, however, companies not hiring enough people to deal with. So they will create a video. They will show the devastating life of the jobless people, like people treat the jobless as meaningless people, and also they have difficulties to sustain their life and afford their own lives. So by creating the video, they will also submit the Sustainable Development Goals, especially what we said before, decent work and economic growth. By showing these goals, we can get more students group can get more validity to support their views and gain more power in their voice. So this will help them to get more support from the public. And in the video, they will announce the company's name, which fostered the problem. As you guys all know, companies invest a lot of money in advertising since they know the importance of good image. So, if we reveal the problems that people suffer from, the companies will try to maintain their good images so that they will change their current system. So, can we go backwards? They'll release the video through social medias where people can see the video without a lot of effort. They just can easily see it, so that a lot of people, as much as the youth group wants to show the video, a lot of people will see the video. So this will help the companies to notice the public's desire to be employed, and it will help them to help the public. So yeah, this is the solution that students can do. And
alright, so we've heard just a lot of things right now, and I think that all of you guys might be wondering, how is this exactly going to happen, and what is the video going to look like? We thought of this as well, and because of that, we created a short video clip for you guys to watch to see an example of what and how students can initiate this. Would you like please click in the play button, please? But it has been packed, doesn't it? Didn't you all look at the video with close attention? We provided a realistic solution from our team today because we thought that it's important for us as students to take part to make development for the SDGs. We want to make improvement. We want to make a change. We can't just sit down and stand still until the government does something. We're students, and as rightful citizens of the future, we are going to have to make different types of changes that will help the government and help the world make better developments. So, us as students and everyone else as well, how about participating and do our solution together? Thank you for listening.
I'm a big fan of the video, so that was great.
Thank you.
Did you have anything first, or should I?
You can go if you want.
Okay, gotcha. So, just to be clear, the student groups that you had mentioned, are they going to be directly helping the unemployed, or will they be helping their peers, or will they be the ones creating this sort of advocacy program, sort of protesting the actions of a company? Is it one of these tasks? Is it all three? Is it a combination? If you could be more clear on what the student groups will be doing.
So what we have thought of is that the student groups are consisted of clubs from schools all around the world, or at least all around the country if we can. And then after that, these students will group together and through the process of thinking together of what the problem is for unemployment, they're going to have to search out for different ways to solve this problem. And for what we have presented, we thought that they could maybe present on social media and show through the social media that some companies are doing unrightful things. So it's more like the third option you talked about before.
Okay. If they're going out there to solve problems, it's not necessarily, their final product isn't necessarily going to be a video, it could be other things. Is that what you're, okay. All right. You want to? Okay, I got some. Okay. I mean, you had the example of was it Hanwha? Okay, what exactly do they create and make? I'm not familiar with the company, so could you describe a little bit more what the company does?
The group, the Hanwha is a group, and they have many separated small groups in there, and so they mix many things, and they produce a service for the people.
Okay. So this is another large company. Is it as large as Samsung? Is it large as any other?
It does give quite an impact for South Korea,
Okay.
and it is kind of like Samsung as well.
I see. Okay. Do you have any statistics on the amount of jobs that are available from larger companies, mid-sized companies, and smaller companies? For example, if you were to look at a similar chart in the U.S., it would be, although there are a lot of large companies out there, everything from General Motors to Microsoft, it actually might be a little bit more even, I believe. There might be a lot of smaller companies employing, if not a majority, a good amount of people in the U.S. Then you have mid-sized, and then large companies might be a smaller percentage. Right? So, do you have an idea what that breakdown would be for Korea? The reason why I ask this is that if the problem to find more jobs is actually because smaller companies aren't hiring enough, then that might be the approach. If it's larger companies, then those are the people that need to be approaching. So, I guess to repeat my first question, do you have statistics on what size companies employ how many in Korea?
So we did look at the statistics, and it is quite a large amount. But then what we want to focus on for this presentation is specifically on youth and their unemployment. So after we looked at the statistics, we found out that even if there is like the numbers of employment isn't really changing or budging, you could see that the youth unemployment rates are increasing instead. So we wanted to focus on that, and then we wanted to make solutions for that.
I see. Okay.